Episode 20. Drinking another can of my non-alcoholic Arnold Palmer. And instead of an unhealthy snack, I have a bowl full of pasta salad with green olives in it to add a bit more flair, shall we say. Last episode I said, or previous episode I should say, that I was going to go do the barrier thing this episode. And part of me wants to do that, and I might end up doing that. I also have a couple of Chimera claws to deliver to Aslan. Do you want 10 or so Monolith patches? No. If I do anything other than the barrier, it should involve amassing ammo. Because part of me wants to go shut down the Brain Scorcher right after defending the barrier. So maybe I should start transporting some things over there. Well, let's see. Let's see how much it'll cost to fix and upgrade this, because I might go with the LR 300 Krinkov with a scope, of course, and then as a third weapon I could carry this or this. Very nice. The harmonica, I mean.
Хаюшки!
Not bad. That's not bad either. That's not bad. This already has that. You make decisions and you live with them. And I should get at least one reliability upgrade. And now I'm down below 20,000. But it shouldn't take too long to earn my way back from that. I'm probably not going to get much money for those Chimera Claws. While I'm right here, I should see if the Colonel wants some monster parts. I'm stoked about finally being geared up to this extent. I'm all out of those. Fresh out of controller brains. Don't feel like going to the meadow. I should have taken a look at how much it would cost to get my Pernash fixed up. But it's like I'm always saying, the Pernash is really flimsy. Really flimsy even with all of its reliability upgrades. I could go for broke. I really don't like using a crink past the barrier. But I need something with a scope on it. Since I didn't get an ACOG while I was in the last time I was in Lemansk. Is that an AEK 971? Yes. One of these days I'll have this, even my binoculars upgraded. I'll start taking this ammo over to army warehouses. Anything else to transport? I'll hold off on the upgrades for now. This should be sufficient for taking on the barrier, the radar forest, and whatever number of lab that is, 10 or 19, whichever. Old school RPK. AEK971.
Jak żyć?
After the barrier defense, D-FENS defense, I anticipate that there will be an expenditure of resources. Both medical and fixing the jigs. Now I need to decide on a place to use a place to use as a staging area, and I need to buy at least one backpack. The backpack is for stashing stuff if I decide to venture north past the barrier, through the radar forest, and into the lab. X10 or X19 has shut down the brain scorcher. And I think I will choose this location as my staging area. Normally, I would choose the place right over there where Gatekeeper is, because there's a footlocker over there. Stash the good stuff. And this stuff too. And this good stuff. Take these out of here to reduce clutter. This is where I left these walkie-talkies. These things I'll stash in the middle of Freedom HQ next to the tank. Da. Kaboom. Dunk. Da. Kaboom. Dunk. Yes, I'll kaboom tank. Some of you cinephiles might get that reference. 1988 movie called The Beast, aka The Beast of War. It's about the Soviet occupation of Afghanistan. It takes place in 1981. Do you want I was hoping you would want Monolith faction patches, but of course you want duty ones, which is only fitting seeing as how General Veronin wanted freedom ones, and you're both asking for 8. Coincidentally, or rather I should say one after the other happens to be asking for 8 of the other faction's patches. What's the probability on that happening again exactly like that, 3PO? In fact, tell me 3PO, what's the probability of that happening even once? Don't need to buy vodka because I don't plan on going back to Yantar just yet. If I change my plan, then I will. Should be good on 40 mils for now. I should buy something to justify coming here. Otherwise, in my mind brain, it'll bother me that it was a waste of time. I could have just gone to Merc HQ. Fleshes. Well, someone who goes on a hunting trip alone. Oh, that's right. Staging area is down here. Isn't doing it for heroism, they're doing it for personal satisfaction. Most likely. If they're perceived as a hero for doing it, well, that's a bonus. A chimera around these parts. It means I should keep my little friend handy. Or maybe it's a big friend. Certainly a big friend in proportion to the rifle it's mounted on. Who reported that chimera? Mercs. A Merc reported it, which means it's probably down there. Well, why does that remind me of Eon Flux? A dutier with an SKS You're under-equipped, yo. Now watch me get killed to death by a chimera while I'm being a loot goblin. Normally I'd take this for sure, but I'm going to leave it because, well, I don't know. I will take it because of the way this game defines barrels. If it's 30 caliber, then it's universally 30 caliber, or 7.62. Never mind cartridge length. Four duty patches. What happened to your legs? Did you transform into a satyr or something? Well, since I have 4 duty patches, let's hope Lukash is still asking for that. Still not going to be surprised if a chimera dooms me to death while I'm doing this stuff. There are at least 2 types of 7.62 barrels. But I'm not clear on what they're... What does A mean? What does A mean? This, and stash the old ammo. The calibers that I'm not currently using. I'll stash this, and yeah, I'll just stash that too. Even if it is good, because if I had at least a mag's worth, then I'd stash it in my staging area. Staging area footlocker. Four duty patches, another 4 duty patches. I hope I don't lose any goodwill with duty, but if I do, I have enough to spare, and I'll be earning it back soon enough anyway. Will I lose goodwill with duty? No, but I did with Spetsnaz. And they're allied with duty. Yeah. You pay a lot less than General Veronin. And I do have an FNP 45. But I'm keeping it. Not sure how much I would...
Stalker, чем пожаловал?
You were about to walk in right in my way. Which is fine because by the rules of going by the rules of the road in the US, he would have had the right of way and I should have stopped. That is, if we were driving. Since we're pedestrians, I'm not entirely sure who would or should have had the right of way under those specific circumstances of Demented Doom. Sell this and these. Should have sold a pack of smokes to Barkeep. Pretty sure he would offer more than that. Remember that number. 463 for a full pack. Yeah, full pack. You only get 3 of Soviet cigarettes with this artwork on their, or this logo on their box. So that. I meant to talk to Screw first and sell this. Still keeping it above 20,000. Stash this here. Go ahead and break these down. I might build up a Desert Eagle later. If I'm going to use a Beretta, I want one of the higher quality ones, and I have several to choose from. Parts obtained, but that's okay. If you break down enough, once again, that's fine. If you break down enough stuff, you'll get an achievement called Vigilant Recycler.
Рассказывай, я весь внимание.
I'm thinking I might take on the barrier this episode and then wait until next episode to do the radar forest and shutting down the brain scorcher. So this episode will be about, and if I have to do a few mission quest things as side jobs, that's fine. This episode will be about amassing what I need in order to do that effectively. Looking good. Weight's looking good too.
Эй, сталкер, с чем пожаловал?
Maybe later. I actually don't know what he said. Now, had he said, "Иди ко мне, ты обретешь то заслуживаешь," I would have known what he said. I would have known what he was saying. Come to me, you will get what you deserve. I wish your character carried the LR300 a little bit higher when they have it muzzled down like this. I will take any and all fixie-majigs. Another Pernash. Any and all foods. Banana. Zagorodinyo. Zagorod. Zagrodnuk. Zagrodnuk. I'm probably butchering that. I'm trying to loosen my tongue in order to make certain letters roll better, which doesn't come naturally to the Western tongue. Polyglots are good at training themselves to do that, and Eastern Europeans just naturally learn that because their languages naturally make that sound. Cyrillic-based languages make that sound. Germans seem to have an easy time rolling their R's. And some of their words and names seem to be naturally pronounced that way. Or maybe it's just Rammstein songs that give me that impression. Take it the Mercs took out the Chimera. Time to turn in a couple of Chimera claws. In Oblivion Lost 2010, and this also might have been true for Oblivion Lost 2.2, but I don't really remember at this point, 3 Chimeras would spawn in the army warehouses. I don't ever recall an instance of there being more than that at a time. But they were really weak. They had this odd resistance to explosives. You could nail them in the faces. Remember, they have 2 heads. With a 40 mil, and it would take several of them. I forget exactly how many. Whereas if you were using a shotgun loaded with buckshot, it wouldn't take too many shots. You could blast them out of the air if you wanted to, just like Snorks. That was fun. And you can do that to Chimeras in standard issue Anomaly with 40 mils. That's fun. That's a sport. Zone sportsmanship challenge. Would be more fun if they lunged higher. Yeah, I knew it wouldn't be very much. Even 2 of them. Yeah, why would loners... Well, it's because he's a merc, I get it, but why would they care about this specific thing? It's not the thing, it's who's employing me that they care about, I'm guessing. And the amount you get is random. If I quick saved and quick loaded, he might have given me some other amount. Higher or lower. Pretty sure I don't have that many of those just yet. I could do that.
Никого надежного. Ни тут, ни... Да неохота мне болтать. Иди с командиром какая-то долбаная.
Is that the proper technique? He's got his heels down, but he doesn't look like he's squatting just right. I think you're supposed to be rolled back a bit more, right? Your torso rolled back.
Если что, командир. Да неохота мне болтать. Иди с командиром говори. Какая долбаная.
Holy diver. Scythe. Rhythm is a dancer. I don't want to keep
Не тот нынче подъем.
all of my...
Раньше бывало за один рейд нехило
Did you ever see the movie
подняться.
Warlock?
Сейчас.
That's a movie I haven't seen. I need to see it. He's gonna walk away from me. Nope.
Если что, командир.
Protect me, Squire. Space Cadet.
Да неохота мне болтать. Иди с командиром говори.
What are you a connoisseur of? Connoisseur of firearms by the looks of it. Orderly. Maybe you should join duty. The FNC, that's an uncommon weapon. Oh. did I leave here? I'll be taking some of this stuff back with me.
I'll leave this. These.
Well, these heavy things are the things that I should lug back with me. This... I don't think I'll actually need this. At least not at the moment. See how much I can get for this. Good enough. And yeah, I know that. Spending money on a sharpening stone when I'm trying to amass ammo. I'll see if Dutchman wants anything done. Maybe I should have brought my crink over here. I am breaking down more things now. Maybe I should break down those CZ75s. I don't really need them. It's a good pistol. Oh, that's right next to radar, but I don't feel like taking on too many distractions. Oh, this is tempting. Well... I forget if I stashed one of these back in army warehouses, so I will sell one and keep the other. Must resist the temptation to buy 40 mils. What's this? Don't need that. Oh. I could just go for broke. Three mags worth. Sure. Still got 5 figures. Let's see if I can recover a portion of that by selling all of these. Too. They're in such trash condition, but I can't even get 100 rubes for 3 barrels. How am I on fixing my jigs? I should probably buy at least one of these, and I'll have to be mindful to make sure that my armor condition doesn't go down too low. I could try to get by on what I currently have. Let's see what time it is. Oh, closing in on 1:30 already. Numbers look good. I have a decent supply of 2 rifle calibers and 2 pistol calibers. Two rifles, 1 pistol, and 1 submachine gun. Part of me wants to get that. I think my armor has a weight reduction upgrade. So it has a payload increase. I'll work with it in its non-upgraded state for now. $16 kilograms. Definitely worth its weight. Back to my staging area. I'll make a hard save. Don't save over T, but do save over U. Until it comes time to make that the failsafe hard save for episode 21. Now, food and drink. Make sure all my stuff is combined, even if it doesn't have any weight, just for the sake of being organized.
Эй, сталкер, с чем пожаловал?
Well, this could be enough. Let me see about selling some of this junk. And I probably will wait until tomorrow to do the radar forest and the shutting down of the brain scorcher biz. So maybe I should have taken that Lemansk job from Dutchman. Even though I would be doing it tomorrow. / next episode. Maybe I could get more for these elsewhere, but I don't care. I'm right here, right now, and I don't want to take too long. I especially don't want to be traipsing around back and forth too much. stash old ammo here and 9x18.
Don't know why I didn't already think to sell the 7.62x51 to Skinflint. I'll sell all the bad parts. Yeah, it looks like it's about half. I'll keep it.
See if I can scrape up a bit more pocket change. I left those upgrade majigs back at Merc HQ, didn't I? Oh well. Trying to do too many things at once, / think about too many things at once. $45 rubles for an old one versus $3.39 for a fresh one. On 4151. Maybe I can get by on what I have. I still need to buy a backpack to take with me into Lab X whatever. I read somewhere that it's supposed to be called X19 and that X10 is a mistake. I needed... yeah. And just a bit more of this and I'm still 5 figures. Now, let me see if I can grab all of this. Stash this extra one of these. Look at that trail. What sort of animal do you think made this trail? Animal or beast creature. I had a feeling its contents would
Ну, привет.
move around oddly. These are submachine gun quantities of ammo. I didn't quite see what the, oh, this must be the one of the things that I picked up. All right, I'm going to try to use these first. Save over that. And then hard save. Let's do it to it, if people still use that expression. I like this guy. X-19. That is the correct designation. Usually I like to hole up in here. He had a grenade launcher. Armor's holding. Should back away while doing this. Otherwise, an enemy might pop in and grab the weapon right out of my hand.
Зацепила меня!
You leave my buddy alone. I'm not sure if Gatekeeper can die to death. I've never seen it happen. Do you have a SIG SG-550-1, the police precision rifle? Yeah, I'd rather start this mission in the morning. Spetsnaz and see, it doesn't quite make sense to me why I should. I can understand Spetsnaz not being a fan of this situation. Since they also would want people to not be venturing north. Well, there are already people, stalkers, north of the barrier. See if I can. Let's see if I can get another grenade launcher, and it's mounted on an SR-25. DMRGL, oh great. Just great. Come on, come on. Faster with the disassembly and such. Now hopefully these corpses won't just disappear. I wouldn't put it past the game to do that to me. disassemble all of my assaulter and quote sniper closed quote weapons. The SR-25 being the only one of those that can accept a grenade launcher, but at least it still means that no matter which, if you were to how should I phrase this simply? If you were to play Anomaly in the style of Misery, no matter which character class you pretend to be, you'll at least have something that you can mount a grenade launcher on. Because in the absence of a grenade launcher, you would have to use mean mamma jamma caliber rifle to take on big game. And if you battle that beast creature at close or even medium range, a scope will be detrimental, so it's handy to be able to switch to third person, which I've done before, in order to more effectively battle a chimera with a rifle, a bolt-action rifle chambered for .338 Lapua, and I think the one that I chose was the TRG-42. The TRG or TGR? I forget. Pretty sure it has the number 42 in its name. There's that number showing up again. Dead bird. I hear a Monolith goon. No. You damaged me through a wall. Well, it's kind of a thin wall. Screw this noise. I'm going to go Jason Voorhees as an act of defiance.
Я ранен, братья! Monolith!
Now, that was satisfying. But where did he go? He slid all the way down the hill. Your concept of law is obsolete. now I have the better version of this.
Привет, брат.
Looking good. Of course, I'll probably have to use up another med kit here, but all in all, the expenditure of resources was fairly reasonable, and the corpses didn't disappear unnecessarily soon. One of my faves. If I was playing or pretending to be an assaulter, I probably would have already built up and started using an AKMS. This guy's name is Sub-Zero. I've never tested this before, but if you disassemble a weapon without unloading it, does the ammo in it disappear? If so, that's really dumb. It hurts me to disassemble guns that I like. Like this one. Oh. Can I get an AK-104 off of one of these guys? That's another prize that I'm searching for. Shaggy. Beth Gaga Shaggy. Look that up if you don't get it. .12-gauge auto loader. Gas tube K, dropping block breech R, 12-gauge / 18.5 millimeter barrel, etc. What condition is my condition in? Good enough.
Ну, привет.
I'll go ahead and use up the last of this. Combine these. One more load to scrounge, I think. battery out of that.
Now I might start carrying more hand grenades. Combine those.
Checked you already, right? Yeah. Edict Pirate. But you're Monolith. Would Monolith be lawful evil? Some say they're chaotic evil, but philosophically they're kind of like the Borg or the Strong. And that would make them lawful evil. Fatso. Is that like a reverse nickname? Combine those. You were sent here with this? Your superiors must hate you. See that scroll bar appear? Screen right, briefly. Screen right. What do you think you are, a movie director? Not in this timeline. Combine those. Geologist. Had you lived longer, maybe we could have shared notes. Come on, don't. See if there's. Yeah. I had a feeling that, well, I already checked this one apparently, and this, the man from Uncle. I don't have to take every little thing. Why'd you do that, Cursor? Sub-Zero. Surely there can be one named Scorpion, or someone in the zone with either just the name Scorpion or the last name Scorpion.
Привет, брат.
I'll break down this. break down this. And I'll break down a bunch of these. Only interested in select fire Glocks. Break down that piece of junk. Excellent. I will turn that PDA into skinflint.
Now, to start preparing.
Exactly 80.3. Preparing for the radar forest and lab X-19. .5 80 exactly, or it could be 80.01 to 80.09. I do like to have a few spare suppressors in case I want to stash weapons in different locations.
Combine these. But, did I mean to sell
A handful of, not even a handful really, of 7.62 NATO to skinflint before the barrier battle and neglected to do so. It doesn't matter by this point. I'm right here right now. Do this. I know you can sometimes pay better than that. That's some decent extra pocket change for 10 rounds of old stuff. I will reward myself with a 40 mil. $57.6. Not bad, not bad. I meant to stash my 40 mils. Exactly 2 kilograms worth of 40 mils now. Previously it was just under that. It was that minus 0.2. So 9 NATO style 40 mils would be 1.8 kilogram. I meant to stash those in that footlocker over there along with my Demented Doom launcher. But I forgot. Still no ACOG scope.
Слушаю тебя.
That's a unique color scheme you have going on there. What kind of rifle do you have? Looks like where you're holding it in your body, it's kind of hard for me to see what it is. A valve with a scope.
I keep checking all these messages. I'll get all the little parts moved.
79.8. What stays, what goes. Now, incursions at the barrier might become a regular thing. I'm pretty sure I missed out on one of them because I wasn't paying attention to messages. EchoNet messages or whatever you call it. EchoNet, that's Borderlands. Yeah, I know. Is that a Mosin Nagant? Look at that sky.
В общем,
No, that's
выкладывай.
a Mauser Car 98K. In its original 7.92 by 57 millimeter. But you can convert it to 7.62 by 51, which also has the bonus of making it able to accept a common sound suppressor. Plain old NATO suppressor, if I recall. I haven't used one of those in a long time. Oh, yay. I have to deal with this again. See how much stuff I can get stashed in here. Well, if you're going to do something, do it, Judd. Don't mind if I do.
Здоров!
20 monolith patches. Do you want some monolith patches? Where'd Leshy go?
Чувак, иди вы лучше с главным пообщайся.
Yeah, I'll do this. Kind of heavy, but that's not a problem now. Uh, 6%, that's exactly what I need, but I'm going to use up these lesser ones. Earlier I used, I said go Jason Voorhees on that monolith guy with an axe. I know Jason is more known for using a machete, but he doesn't specifically use a machete. He's also used axes, he's used a harpoon gun. He uses anything and everything at his disposal.
Слушай, не грузи, а? Вон главный стоит, его и спрашивай.
You guys still have the same weapons. Oh,
Эй, сталкер, с чем пожаловал?
that's right. You hang out down here, not up there. Wavey. Speaking of Wavey, I wonder if I could get Wavey to do some zone sportsmanship challenge. .1. see if there are any marked stashes around this place. Right there. That's right. That's one that I attempted to get to in a previous episode. If I recall. Or was that an alternate timeline? I remember I had to battle a chimera and a bloodsucker. And I remember taking down the chimera, but I don't remember whether or not I took down the bloodsucker. There's the stash. One of these alone makes it worthwhile. Sounds like a bloodsucker. Let's see if I can get Gatekeeper to help me with this. Only if it runs up here.
Привет, брат.
I'm not going to ask him because I don't think he can. He's determined, cue Spear of Justice theme, to stay here and hold the barrier. Oh. Huh. That happened again. Let's see if this is good enough to deal with a bloodsucker. Yes, by all means, follow me.
Слушаю тебя.
Oh, that's right. Stashed all my 5.56. should be using JHP for this. I hate indefensible attacks. Ha! Once again, I'm avenged by an anomaly, or aided by an anomaly in some capacity. I should wait till I'm back at Freedom HQ before I do this, or alternatively, go back up to where Gatekeeper is and the footlocker over there. Well, this means because that happened, this means I wasted ammo for this thing and burned down its condition for pretty much nothing. For nothing, really. But screw it. Can't control everything.
Ну рассказывай, я весь внимание.
I really don't want to venture into the radar forest with a crank. And I really want an ACOG
Что скажешь, брат?
on my LR300. This is such an eyesore. There they are. Two rifles. Now I had just one more load to get. This illustrates a reason for building up a few extra weapons besides the ones you carry on you on a regular basis. If you're friendly or neutral with freedom, you'll receive distress signals from Lukash on occasion, calling for volunteers to help defend the barrier against either Monolith incursions or zombified stalkers. And the rewards are definitely worth it.
Ну, привет.
Now I'll probably just use Freedom HQ as my staging area. Unless I decide to haul a bunch of stuff over here again. I know it can seem like I'm being indecisive. But there are lots of decisions to be made. Throw strike. Last swig of my drink. Let's see what time it is.
Здорово!
Over a long enough timeline, the survival rate for everyone drops to 0. I know what I should be checking. I should be checking this. Revenge killing. That's what I thought it was. So even the guy who I have to turn the mission into has ventured north. Now I need to collate everything and sell some stuff. Haven't found an AK-104 yet, so I'll go ahead and sell those barrels, these barrels. I'll just keep one of each of those. Take the silencer off to remind myself that it's there because of how that shit works. Start collecting these because zoners might on occasion ask for them. And now I'll start selling all of my old ammo. I could break it down, but it's such a hassle.
Кто бы знал, как мне домой охота. Как меня прижало.
I only want fresh ammo in 9x39. None of the old stuff. I forget if anyone ever asks for echo detectors. Well, I should stash something.
В общем, выкладывай.
Storm tomorrow. I said I was going to keep this one and just that one. I know I've stashed other 5.56 barrels elsewhere. Maybe at Merc HQ, maybe at Rostock. I forget exactly. I want to fix up the AK-102 and then convert it to 5.45, only after having upgraded it with all of its reliability upgrades. Looks like I have a bad guy to whack in garbage. Maybe I should go back to Rostock. Oh no, wait. That's where I put it. I'll get back to that. Right now, these. Sell this to the professor. Guess I'll have to drag myself over there. Did you know exacerbate and exasperate are two different words? You never know how important a message is going to be. Selling all of my F1 hand grenades, but keeping RGD-5 and thermite. Sell the surplus NATO suppressor. I could go see how much Professor Sakharov will pay me for one of these, but yeah, I think I will do that. Of course, you're interested in this. This background music, this ambient music, kind of reminds me of Borderlands 1. At some point, at some indeterminate point in the future, I might start breaking down old cartridges and refurbishing them into new ones. We'll see. And that put me back up over 21,000. Let's see what message I missed. Nothing important. And what time is it? It's up in the corner. Up in the corner. Remind yourself, Judd. Up in the left corner, there is a clock. $22.20. That was my locker number my freshman year in high school. Or 2220. Sophomore year, it was 2107. No, scratch that. A274. And my junior year, it was 2107. No, it was 2177. And then my senior year, it was 1207. And the reason that the senior number, locker number, is similar to my junior year locker number is because I specifically chose it for that reason, and also for its location. If offered a choice, I combined two different criteria. So my reasoning had a reason behind it. Keep these, sell these. I don't feel like crafting. I know you can refurbish parts, but if I need to harvest more parts, once I get around to building up a thing, whether it's the AK-102 or an AK-104 or what have you, AK-102 or what have you. I won't have too much trouble finding parts for it. This thing looks like a meat cleaver when viewed, just the inventory icon, I mean.
Здоров!
Four figures worth of dosh, not bad, not bad. By the standards of this mod, that is. And yes, I learned the word dosh from Killing Floor 1. I could break this down and sell the parts. I don't really need it since I have an FNP45. But I have a P220 IRL. And I'm a fan of the design. The only thing that would make it better is if it had ambidextrous controls. Since I'm a West Paw shootist. I write with my right hand because I was taught to. But a lot of tasks feel more natural when I do them left-handed. '69. Let's see if it actually. Yep. Gave me exactly that number. Which, apart from the obvious thing, that also reminds me of when I was in middle school, either late middle school or early high school. We had a triathlon. I used to think it was triathlon or decathlon, but it's actually triathlon, decathlon, ending with thlon rather than
Эй, сталкер, с чем пожаловал?
athlon. So we had a triathlon and the bicycle I had for it, which was a Huffy Santa Fe, was given the number 69. And my personal contestant number was 375. Which nowadays makes me think of the rifle caliber 375 Harrington and Harrington Magnum, aka 375 H&H Mag. A favorite among survivalists with the last name Gummer. Another 40 mil must resist the temptation. What if I were to buy your entire stock of Nemiroff? What is that, like half a case? And I would still have over 20,000. quarter past 2300. Closing in on hit the sack time. Had a few things to sell to you.
Что сказать?
I don't use morphine or metamizole. Don't really need that, gonna sell it. I'll amass some of this for the sake of anyone, if anyone asks for a quantity of it. I'll keep a few doses of this. I'll probably sell this. Since my suit has, the helmet part of my suit offers good radiation resistance. No, I'll keep this. I'll hold on to this, this, and this just for the sake of making money on the side if anyone asks for those specific medicines. And everything is looking good. I'll go ahead and... Oh wait. What is it? My mini map. Oh yeah, because I stashed that package in there, that's what that is. Let's see if it's 736 or 738. 731. That's an ominous number. Leave off the 0 and just go 731. Some of you will know why that's an ominous number. Unit 731. Thirsty boy. .8, even though I'm carrying 2 rifles. Stash that. Keep the rest of these things handy. $55.5. Weights and measures are looking good. I'll collect these for the same reason as these. I might clean you both up. Next episode. I know everything is looking pretty good. And now he's in the Red Forest. Huh. That's convenient. Maybe I'll do that next episode. Not guaranteeing anything, but it's a possibility. Not sure if I'll continue using this naming scheme for my hard saves. If not, I'll figure out something else that's basically similar and allows me to keep everything organized. Till next time, catch you on the flip side.